Good morning from Orange Beach, May 17th, 2023. Yesterday, American Airlines and DFW announced a new 10-year lease agreement that will commit the airline and the airport to each other for 10 years and also pre-approves about $4.5 billion worth of capital projects. A big chunk of that is for new or renovated gates. The reason that's important really is twofold. One, the key constraint on DFW isn't gates, it's airfield, runways. DFW can only handle about 50% more operations than it currently has, and most projections indicate that limit will be hit sometime around a decade from now, about the time this lease expires. So this lease is meant basically to get DFW and American through the next 10 years before they hit runway constraints. But the other thing that's interesting is that, as regular viewers of this channel know, long-term demographic and geopolitical trends are going to tend to reduce the importance of transatlantic and trans-Pacific flying from the United States and elevate the importance not only of domestic travel, but also of international travel in the Americas, Canada, Mexico, Latin, and South America. Because of the demographic profiles of the of Asian countries and European countries means that every generation is smaller than the one before it, some of these radically so, like China, Japan, and so on, and some of the European countries. So demand in the next decade from the US is going to become much more internal and a north-south orientation than an east-west international orientation. And no airport in the world is better positioned to take advantage of that trend in the next decade than DFW is. So for an airport not named DFW, one of the things to look at these days is how well connected are you to DFW and to its major airline, American Airlines, and focus on understanding what types of customers are going to be served over that major hub in the decade ahead, and work on generating more demand for DFW and connections from your airport in order to stay well connected to what's probably the most important U.S. hub airport for the next decade.